First time today, we're on location at TCU Place here in Saskatoon, and we're talking about the traveling production of Wicked, which is in town until August 21st. Now, we had the pleasure of seeing it last night, and we were completely amazed. We're so happy to be here today talking to some of the performers. Right now, Dan joins me. He plays Bach. Thanks so much for joining us, Dan.
Of course. Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit first about you. We want to know how you got involved in this production, and tell us a bit about your acting background.
Sure, yeah. I actually joined the company when they were in Vancouver. So my experience with the tour has been in Canada. It's been a great experience so far. Like many of the other actors, I auditioned for it numerous times, and I'm finally getting to play the role, and I'm very excited to be doing that.
So are you meaning to say you just started in Vancouver like a couple months ago?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, so this is your first thing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm very new to this company, but I've been working as an actor for many years now. I went to school for it, lived in New York and Los Angeles, and have been acting for many years.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So are you going to be with the show for a year or season? How does it work?
I'm going to be in the show till early next year, and, take it from there.
Sweet. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Bach. We don't want to give away too much once again, because there are some twists and turns in this play, musical, I should say. What is Bach all about?
Well, Bach is a munchkin who's hopelessly in love with Glinda, the good witch that we all know from The Wizard of Oz. And he has a great arc. I mean, he really does. He falls in love with her in school and then just can't knock it for the rest of his life. He's really, madly in love with her. But he's been told to go befriend someone else to try to love her, but he can never get rid of his love for Glinda.
Not really working for him. It's more than just a little crush. It's something that lasts a lifetime.
Love.
It's love.
Love.
Yeah. There's lots of love in this play.
There is. There's a lot of friendship too. A lot to do with friendship, with the two witches. I mean, it's like they really discover how they can have a friendship from very different backgrounds, from very different looks. Like, they look very different, and how they can have a friendship at all. And there's a lot of struggle with that.
Definitely. I keep on calling it a play, and I'm sorry, it's really a musical. Let's talk about the vocal talent. I was so impressed at the incredible vocal talents of everyone in this production. How much do you guys practice? How much do you train before this show goes on the road?
Well, there are amazing singers in this production. All of the principals are phenomenal singers, and as well as the ensemble. The sound from the ensemble is fantastic. Everybody has trained, has really studied and learned how to sing, and so that's why you get cast, really.
Yes,
yeah.
Definitely. It's not an easy feat to get cast, of course. When you guys are working together in rehearsals, once you're on the road, do you have rehearsals, or do you just go for it every night?
Actually, we have rehearsals every once in a while for understudies, so that they can get a chance to practice. And also, we get to sing through all the material with sound checks in every different city. So there are rehearsals here and there, but for the most part, we're just going for it every night.
Cool. I really like finding out all those little background details with the show. And as we were hearing before, it's a large production. You've got about 75 people on the road with you.
Yeah, we do. And we travel with 13 trucks. So we have a giant set, an enormous set, and many costumes. Many costumes. So there's a lot that we come into town with.
The set changes are so seamless. We were noticing last night that sometimes it goes dark, and then 1 second later it's a whole different background.
Yeah, you're in a different environment, just like that. Yeah, it's amazing. It's really amazing what they can do. Yeah.
We also noticed in the program yesterday that said that you hire 9 local musicians when you come to Saskatoon or when you go anywhere. So that's a great chance for people in our community to have the experience of performing with this great cast.
We don't only have the local musicians, but we also have local stage crew and local costume, local hair work with us. So we employ a lot of people in the local areas that we visit.
That's fantastic. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about this ticket lottery thing.
Yeah, the ticket lottery is actually a really great opportunity for people to get discounted tickets for great seats for discounted prices. For $25 2 hours before the show, you can put your name in for a lottery, and then they draw. I think it varies per city, but about 20 tickets or so. And if your name gets chosen, then you get a ticket for $25, which is a deal.
That is a steal of a deal. So if anyone's coming down with a large group or a couple people and they want to try to save a little bit of money, that's a great way to see this show. Nevertheless, thanks so much for joining us today, Dan. It's been so great to meet you. We loved the show. We want everyone who's watching our channel right now to come out and see it. You really just have to see it to believe it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a spectacular show. Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks again.
Thank you.
I'll have you stay with us after the break. We'll check in with Community Calendar and see what else is happening in Saskatoon.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in